Yonder spoilers next week. In the tense atmosphere of Genoa City, Police Chief Chance Chancellor receives an arrest warrant for Daniel on charges of causing Heather's death. As someone who knows the characters involved, Chance is forced to act on the evidence, even though he has his own doubts about the details of the case. Daniel's peaceful family life is now completely turned upside down. Chance thought he could have secretly warned Daniel to protect himself, but he can do nothing but follow the procedure. As Chance proceeds to arrest him, Daniel stands before his family and friends, looking both angry and hurt. Chance carefully reads Daniel's rights, while Phyllis Summers, Daniel's mother, is completely panicked. Phyllis, knowing her son is innocent, screams in protest. She jumps up, trying to stop the police from taking Daniel away, but all those panicked actions not only do nothing but risk making the situation more complicated. Just when the situation seemed out of control, Christine entered the room with a confident and authoritative air. She quickly attracted everyone's attention, including Phyllis. Christine spoke up, boldly declaring that she would be Daniel's lawyer. Christine's appearance not only surprised Phyllis, but also gave her new hope that Daniel would be cleared of this haunting accusation. Phyllis, despite her faith in Christine, still looked at her with suspicion. She was worried about Christine's ability to succeed, even though she knew she had no other choice. Christine and Phyllis had to fight together to save Daniel, but it was clear that their relationship was not a smooth one. Phyllis's cold gaze towards Christine evoked tension and contrast. On one side was the mother trying to protect her son, on the other side was the experienced female lawyer, determined to seek justice. Although the possibility of their cooperation is still a question mark, Phyllis must accept that Christine is Daniel's last hope to escape the law. Jack Abbott faces immense pain and loss. He once hoped to maintain family happiness with his son and wife, but the reality is completely opposite. First, Jack lost Kyle, his only son, who was once his pride and hope. Although the relationship between father and son warmed up after the conflicts, Kyle continued to work under Victor Newman, a man who was Jack's sworn enemy, with a clear purpose of destroying his father. More painfully, Jack's marriage with Diane also fell apart. Diane, the person he once loved and trusted, left him after intense arguments, and the relationship gradually cracked. Losing his son and wife, Jack fell into a state of emptiness, no longer motivated to move forward. All the most precious things in his life are now just memories and pain. Nikki, an old friend and former sympathizer of Jack, decided to intervene. Nikki understood the temptations and pain that Jack was facing, because she herself had gone through similar times. Nikki knew that if she did not stop him in time, Jack was at risk of falling into addiction, once again losing himself in the internal war. Nikki did not want to see Jack, who had saved her from the abyss of depression, fall into the same dark path that she had to overcome. When Nikki approached Jack to advise him, Jack only responded with a sad smile, "I lost my wife and son, but I will not lose myself." Nikki, understanding the weakness of a person when pushed to the extreme, gently but firmly said, "Jack, we both know that it is easier said than done." Nikki's words are like a warning bell, reminding Jack that reason and heart do not always go together. He realizes that without the support and encouragement from those around him, he is likely to collapse. While Jack is struggling with pain and loss, Victor Newman, who is considered the powerful king of Genoa City, sees this as a golden opportunity to carry out his plan to destroy Jack. For Victor, this is not only an opportunity to take down a rival but also an act of revenge for past conflicts. Victor sees Jack at his weakest moment, and he believes that just a slight push can make Jack collapse completely. Nikki, with her compassion for Jack, is faced with a deep conflict. Should she stand by Victor to support her husband, or will she be the one to help Jack overcome the crisis? Nikki knew that Jack was not her real enemy, but at the same time, she also realized that confronting Victor would not be easy. If Victor knew that she was supporting Jack, it was certain that her relationship with her husband would be severely damaged. However, deep down, Nikki knew that she could not abandon Jack, who had been her friend, her ally, and the one who had helped her through many difficult times. With the main characters in a battle between emotion and reason, the story of Genoa City becomes more and more intense and dramatic. Can Christine help Phyllis save Daniel from murder charges? How will the relationship between Phyllis and Christine develop when both are forced to cooperate, despite personal grudges? Meanwhile, Jack will continue to fight the pain of loss, with the obsessions and temptations of the past. Can Nikki pull Jack back from the brink of collapse, Or will he be drawn into a spiral of self-destruction that Victor has secretly prepared? The confrontation between Victor and Jack is not only a battle between two men, but also a battle between power, emotion, and determination. In a city where everyone has secrets, who will be the ultimate winner? Genoa City, with its dramatic stories, promises to bring about mind games and deep emotions between the characters, where friendship, loyalty, and revenge intertwine, creating a richer and more engaging picture than ever.